Hi, and welcome to In the Can. Today I am going to make a turkey with stuffing. We just had Thanksgiving, and due to COVID and various other things, my work schedule, I didn't get to get a family Thanksgiving, but I decided that today I'm going to make the turkey because I like to have some of my family's traditional stuffing. In this bowl I have an entire large loaf of bread torn into pieces. To that I'm going to add a large onion that's been cut up into chunks, three apples that I've cut into chunks, cored, peeled, cut into chunks, 3 stalks of celery that I've cut into bite-sized pieces, and about 2 to 3 cups of red seedless grapes that I've cut in half. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of poultry seasoning, a teaspoon of paprika, about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Now I'm going to mix this together as best I can in this bowl. I've got my oven preheated at 350 degrees. I've got roughly a 12-pound turkey. So I'm going to take some of this stuffing and push it into the turkey's cavity. And you don't want to push hard, you just want to lightly push it in, otherwise your stuffing will come out hard as a rock after it's been cooked. So I got some in there, and there's this neck flap. Sometimes it's bigger. I'll push a little bit up in there. And then the rest of it I am going to put around the turkey. And this way the stuffing picks up the turkey juices as it's baking, and it all turns out tasting really nice. Now I'm going to sprinkle some poultry seasoning over the exposed turkey. And these are crushed red chilies. I like a little bit of spice to my food. Now the turkey came stuffed with giblets, or innards. This is the turkey neck. I'm just going to lay it on top of the stuffing. You can take the giblets and chop them up. Cook them in a pan of water in order to make gravy, but I kind of like the giblets, so that's the liver, it's the gizzard, and last of all, the heart. I just put them on top of my stuffing and cook them that way. Give them a little sprinkling of poultry seasoning to give them some flavor. And I'm going to tent this with aluminum foil. And I'm going to roast this in the oven for 2 hours, covered. Then I'm going to pull the tin foil, the aluminum foil, and roast it uncovered for another hour to an hour and a half. Let's stick this in the hot oven. And I'll be back when it's all done. Turkey is done. And I'm going to be dipping out this dressing. From around it to put into a bowl. That neck bone out of there. Excuse me. Well, if I go by the popper on the turkey, it's not quite done. So I'm going to stick it back in the oven without dressing, uncovered for a little bit, brown up the skin, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, my turkey is done. It's just under 12 pounds, and I roasted it for 4 hours total. A little taste of it. Nice, moist. A little taste of this dressing, stuffing. Could have used just a little bit more seasoning, but the grapes and the apples really come through. It tastes really good. This is a family recipe. My grandfather. And I personally love it. Hopefully you'll give it a try. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe.